Hi, I'm Janette Burke, online media personality, TV show podcast host, MC speaker, on camera, podcast, YouTube channel creator, trainer. Welcome to today's tips and sips. Pour yourself a cup of tea and come and join me because I'm going to give you another of my tips and my suggestions, my hacks on different things. We cover different topics here: makeup, hair, clothing, all kinds of different things. I even sometimes have some nice diet recipes on this segment. But today I'm going to talk to you about how to do your lips. We call it creating the perfect lip. I know I've talked to you already about doing the perfect smoky eye. We've talked about other makeup things. We've talked about hair things. But today we're going to focus on this. So I've already got my makeup on. I think you can probably see that. However, I'm going to just focus on the lips today. So I'm going to assume that you'll have most of your makeup on too. And by that, I mean your base or your concealer, your powder, that sort of thing, or whatever it is that you're using. And also, if you're wearing bronzer and blush. I have bronzer, blush, and highlighter on. But I'm going to assume that that's all done. Maybe even your eyes are done. We're just going to focus on the lips. So to get a nice lip that always looks good, now remember I already have lipstick on, but I'm going to assume that you don't. You got to put a little bit of powder around your mouth and a little bit around your lips. Now you can just use a loose powder. I like to put a little bit, not like from here, I put a little bit into the lid so that I'm not overusing my powder. And I may also bring in my kabuki brush, which is also good with the powder, okay? If you don't have any lipstick on at all to start, you should put a little powder to set it. Then we are going to choose our color. Now, we're getting into fall now, so I like to look at nice warm fall colors that match with my outfits as well as my nails. So here I have a darker sort of, it's very similar to the color on my nails. It's a little bit more red, but it's like a dark fuchsia, dark purple. Sometimes I like to go with a dark red. Red is very big now, so is burgundy, shades of burgundy. This is a dark purpley color. And, I have a multitude of lipsticks. It just depends on the mood. So this one is more of a nude pink. Can be used in the winter months. It could also be used in the summer months, but to use in the winter months, I'll have to change the lip liner, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, this is my favorite. It's a nude. I like a nude lip. It always looks good, especially if you're wearing a darker eye, like a smoky eye. So the more you have on the eye, the more nude you want to go on the lip. But whatever color you choose, you're going to first, and I didn't do this in the right order for you because I already have mine on, but first you're going to line the lips. I'm kind of going in reverse here. And you want to line your lip, not just put the lip color, because having good makeup is all about balance, and lips are all about balance. And often what happens is when you're doing your lips, they aren't balanced, or as we get older, our lips become thinner and our face changes. We get sagging, we get jowls, and we get other things we don't love, but we have to work with. So we want to always detract that attention. We want to make our face look as full and as plump and as young as possible, and also in balance between our eye, our cheek. That's why it's so important to do the cheek. And we'll do the cheek as of its own on another time. And, just to minimize everything. So I'm going in with the lip line. Now remember, you should be doing this first before you put the color on. And I'm lining. I'm going to take the outer line. So you'll notice most times in on our lips, we've got like 2 lines, but we want to pick the outer line. That's the one we want to focus on most, because that's the one that's going to give us the volume. So we're just going to line it and down. Don't forget to bring it down, because that's usually where a lot of mistakes happen, or we don't carry our lips down enough so that they don't look even when you're finished. And then we're going to do the bottom. Okay. So you can already see I'm making a peak here on my top of my lip. And in so doing, I'm making my lip look a lot fuller, a lot plumper. Now what I would do, and I usually do it just with the lipstick, but you can use also a lip brush, rub it on, and I take it and I add the color. And it just pumps it all right out. Now, when I choose the lip liner, I have to choose a color that's going to match or complement my makeup. And I like to blend it with the nails. But if you're using a neutral, so this is going to go on really light and sheen on its own. I'm just going to show you without the lip liner. That color is very sheen, very nude on its own. So that means it can be blendable with almost any lip liner. So you could choose the darker purple. I did that today because I wanted to match my nails. But you could just as easily go with a red. A red would work with that. Or a raspberry, which is in between a red and a pink, or dark pink, okay? You could even use a brown, whatever you want. The thing is, it's got to match with your skin tone and the rest of your makeup. And as I said, it's nice to blend it in with the nails. So then what I'm going to do next is I'm going back to my powder and my foundation or flat brush. And I'm just kind of just smoothing it to make sure that I didn't go, outside the line or whatever. But if I did go outside the line, here's a simple trick how to fix that. And we tend to think, oh, we just, ruined everything, or we look like we're wearing a mask, or we look like there's something wrong with our mouth and we want to take it all off. You don't need to do that. What you need to do is get yourself either a little bit of micellar water, or you could use eye makeup remover as well. You're going to just take a dab on the Q-tip that I have here. And if you mess it up, you can easily fix it just with a little bit of liquid. Not necessarily powder. You got to keep the line straight. You need a little bit of liquid, okay? And it just easy fix. And then if you don't think it's perfect, you can also go back in into a little bit of powder and fix it up, okay? And that's it. And now, if you really want it to look more like big and shiny for maybe the evening, if you're going to go to an evening event, because typically your makeup should last all day and you could take it from day to night. Here's how you can make it a little more poppy for an evening. So what I like to do is I also have these are not lipsticks. There's a difference between a lipstick, a lip liner, and like a lip gloss. This is more of a lip gloss. But I have them in different shades. I have neutral, I have pink, I have orange. In this case, I'm going to take the neutral because it's the one that would be most closely matched to the lip color that I used, which is this color. Again, you would want to do that. And then you're just going to open it up. And even if you want, you can take just a clear one if you want. You don't have to use a color, but I like it with the color. I just put some in the middle. A little like that. And a little over top. And presto! My lips look even more full, more glassy, more shiny. Sometimes I like it for the camera, but I really like it when I'm going out for the evening, just to give it a little extra pop. Now, here's the thing about doing lipstick, okay? With the gloss, yes, like this. But with lipstick, you should not do that. That actually ruins the lip and ruins the texture of the lipstick. You do not need to do that. So I'm just giving you a few hints because remember my mother was a makeup artist. If I want to make it pop a little more, I can add, again, more liner. Sometimes you just want to add more liner here on top, on the peak, to pop it out a little more. But that's how you do it, okay? And then you can see the balance in the face and how the lip looks bigger and it makes you look younger because it plumps up your lip. So ladies, that's my tip and sip for today on how to do your perfect lip. Come back next time. I'll have more tips and sips for you. And if you're loving this segment, share the comment in the video comment space below. I'd love to hear from you about that. As for the products I use, I'll link them. I always have my Amazon affiliate links. They're basically lip liner. You can get any brand you want. I actually like Annabelle is one of my favorite ones, but just as good is anything at Sephora, the studio kind. I don't think you need to spend a lot on lip liner as long as you take care of it, okay? And what I mean by that is a lip liner must be sharpened frequently. I sharpen mine at least several times a week. If it is not sharp, you cannot do the lip well. You can't do it with a dull pencil. So do not use a dull pencil. I would say that all lip liners that I'm using can be linked below. The lipsticks I use range from anything really, from Essence to MAC to you name it. I mean, I have a ton of lipsticks, but it's not the expense of the lipstick that makes it good. It's the texture of the lipstick. This is very creamy. It's not expensive. It's from Essence. I just like the colors and the textures and the long wear of it. So don't be fooled by price. You don't need to spend a lot of money on that to make your lips look good. It's not necessary. It's really not. And really, you can find these gloss. You can find them anywhere, really. Again, the affiliate links are below of what I'm using. It's more about finding the color that best complements your face, not so much spending the money, okay? So, I hope to see you next time on Janette's Tips and Sips. And that's it for today. Bye for now. Oh, yeah? And we are going to have a tip and sip to sign off, even though we have our lipstick on. It's okay. This is how we do it. Either take a straw, which is great. Doesn't ruin your lips. Doesn't leave any marks on your teeth either or stains. Or just go like this. Do it perfectly. No stains on the cup. And you don't have to keep touching up. But if you do need to touch up, you should always have your lipstick with you in your makeup bag. And that way you can touch up what you need. Okay, bye for now.